So as soon as I turned the camera on, I started hearing make money, money, make money, money, money. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Alright. That's sounding appropriate. Monday work week has begun. Hilarious. Alright, start with some love, some joy, celebration, a little and always grounded in the truth. Guys, if you experience any sort of glitches with the stream, please let me know as soon as possible. Uh, just things beyond my control, but the sooner that I know, the quicker I can resolve the issue. So we got Aquarius, 11th house, and Jupiter. So beneficial partnerships and connections coming in. All right. Maybe financial business opportunities through these newfound connections. Now, Aquarius, no. Yeah, Aquarius does rule the 11th house. And so, in terms of synergy and alignment, that's exactly what we're looking for. But there's a Jupiterian influence. Now, I would check the transits, but I don't feel like it. The most I'll do is, what you call that? And I opened it right up to it. I love when that happens. Okay. So, in the wee hours, the moon transiting through Pisces, trine with Jupiter in Cancer. Okay. I don't want to get ahead of myself. I already see it. I see it. Okay. All right. Holy Spirit, what do you have for the Divine Collective today? Family room. Okay. Child. Jesus. All right. I immediately got a sense of dread when I saw family room and child because that's an empty room, and it makes me feel like somebody may be thinking that they could leave their child alone. I don't think it's a good idea. Or for whatever reason you started doing that, wrap it up. Don't do that no more. Yeah. Mature woman. Uh-huh. I don't like how that lines up. Yeah. See? Ma'am? I don't like it. I genuinely don't like it. So this could be somebody you think you can trust around your children. You cannot. This person may come around, sprinkling blessings and things like that. It's a farce. I feel like this person has every intention of snatching your uh, small one. You need to pay attention, like big time. Oh, that's heartbreaking. Whatever this is, you need to reject it. Something in you is already telling. I feel like I'm talking to this mature woman. You need to wrap this up, whatever this is. Or you gonna be the one in despair and grief. I'm seeing. It's a setup. It's a trap. I don't like it. Let me tell you something. Look, you're being targeted. Mature woman, as a single mother. That's what I'm getting. And they're gonna look at you. Whoever this person is, they're gonna disappear in the night. Is what I'm getting. Chariot, and then the 5 of Cups. They're not Nine of Swords, Seven of Cups. Do not ignore your spidey senses about this guy and why they're being so generous and why they're, being so helpful. And I feel like they're a predator. I genuinely do. I feel like they're scouting. I really don't like it. See, I feel like they're scouting. They look for people who are in dire circumstance, people who need assistance. I keep seeing it. I keep seeing it in association with this child. You need to be careful. Somebody's trying, yeah, Five of Wands. I don't know if this person's got a temper, if they're going to snap. I'm getting a couple different things, but either way, it's BS. It's BS. It's BS. My God, it's BS. You can get ahead of this. This hasn't happened yet. Three of Wands, Four of Swords, and there's that Page of Pentacles. Your child's, I'll tell you, especially if you got a little Scorpio child, they're not lying. Their perception is off the charts. Get away from this person now. I don't even want to linger in that. You know who you are. Don't let people around your kids. You have a small daughter. And whoever this is, you could even be the grandmother, and they stay with you. And something's sending you off about who this man is. Pay attention. Mature woman, main female, and the child card. Yeah, it could be 3 generations living in one house. Okay. Watch your friends. Anyway. Concerned lover's house. Yeah. Okay. So luck comes in many forms, okay? It does. Interesting. Whoever's in your home, concerned lover's house, right? It's not who you think it is. It's not your spouse. It's not them. It's the people who work for you doing weird shit in your crib. That's why the energy's off. It's not your spouse. It's the people who work for you. I feel like you need to reevaluate things. Hangman, Emperor. That's what I was getting at. It's an older man. I feel like you might travel a lot for work. And whenever you come home, something's off. And there's nothing you can see obvious. It's not even it's not you, it's not your spouse. I'm telling you, it's the people who work there. They doing some silly shit while you're gone. They be hosting we're gonna call them circles at your crib. And what's funny is I feel like whoever I'm talking to, you devout in whatever religion, whatever spiritual practices you yourself have, you're devout. And these people feels like have been placed around you, we'll just say by lower vibrational energies to like test your faith, test your patience. It's not, oh my gosh. This is making me feel like what's that movie, The Omen? But it's not you and it's not your spouse. It's the people working around y'all. And they're involved in some activities. y'all travel quite a bit. I don't know if you're going to a beach house or work or whatever this is, but y'all travel. And whenever y'all go, it's like, it's so calculated, it's so strategic, it's subtle. But I feel like you can catch them if you just straight go, you're going to go somewhere and then you change your plans. You're going to catch, I think there's at least 3 people, 2 men and a woman. I don't know. They all work for you. You're the emperor. Look at this shit. Hermit, justice, and look, there's the devil. It's not your spouse. They want you to think it's your spouse. It's not. It's not. That's the whole thing. This is a divide and conquer. I don't know how you need, but seriously, they know your schedule. They know when you're traveling. Turn around. They want to drive a wedge between you and your person. It's not them. They don't like these beautiful, obedient relationships. Wow. So you got staff members who are using your home because the house has been anointed. Ace of Cups, like you had somebody come bless the crib. And these people are working overtime to get through your spiritual protection. My nose is itching like, wow. They are actually doing rites and rituals, ceremonial magic on your property. Could even be sex magic. It's not your spouse because she's traveled with you and the energy's the same and it don't make sense to you. It's an attack on your faith. You've been infiltrated by the enemy, by those you've hired. Now, isn't that interesting? Okay. It's your associations. Be careful who you trust. And I don't know if you're one of those people who came up in life and you tried to take people with you, and so maybe you've hired them. Get rid of them. You need to do some investigating. Yeah. Hermit. So we got pathway, community, great fortune, courtship, main female. Huh. And then we got wealthy man on the bottom. I'm getting self-made energy. Hold on. I feel very much that your reputation has preceded you, main female. There's a lot of conversation going on in your environment, in your community, about like you're a blessing. And I do feel like people may want to partner with you. It's not always romantic. But let's see, pathway. Okay, so very important. You've come from a background where you've dealt with a lot of betrayals and backstabbing. You're done with that, okay? One more for pathway. Healer. That's that self-made energy, right? Self-made isn't always monetarily. Um, you can rebuild yourself, reparent yourself, all of these things. I feel like that's part of what the conversations is about. Like, you're a healer. You spread this beautiful energy where you go, this benevolent Jupiterian energy on any and all communities that you grace. Community. Bonding. See? Student, learning phase, mother, nourisher, teacher. This is you. Great fortune. Look. Anxiety, loyalty, soul, family. Right? In difficult times, you appear. This is what it feels like. Worrying, fear, trouble, concentrating, right? And then here you appear, a loyal soul, a loyal heart, trustworthy, friendship, has your best interest, caring connection. Again, that's you. This courtship, to be in your company, to be in your presence, to have conversation. You embrace people, you connect, you make them feel seen, you make them feel heard, you uplift them. And then look, it higher level of consciousness. This is what people are saying, that you are tapped in to a higher level of consciousness. It pours out of you. It literally pours out of you. Courtship, please. Look, ancestral protection, shielding and protecting you from psychic attacks, clearing away blockages, shaman, accessing your gifts and healing abilities. This is also what's being communicated, that wherever you go, your crew go. That this energy, I keep getting it, just it oozes from you. The healer, like, when you touch people, they can feel it. You literally help them break free, mind, body, and soul, free from bondage. Cutting through the BS, the matrix, celestial alignment, starseed activation. There's light at the end of the tunnel. Keep going. See what I mean? Like, you've never seen it. And that your protection is extended through you to wherever you are and your energetic signature is. Meaning female. Came out anyway. Breaking free. Message. That you mentor. Even though you might be a female, you have a way of even communicating to the lost, even of the opposite gender, of the opposite sex. Interesting. One more for Archangel Michael. Divine intervention, protection. You could have actually saved someone with a message. You could have even just planted the seed of call on Archangel Michael to protect you. Look, from lost boy to made man. See what I mean? Look at this. 144. Diamond in the rough. Ancient Egyptian goddess Isis energy. The resurrector. You hold the key. See? It's pretty dope, guys. Wow. I feel like you stir and awaken the heart and souls of men. But I feel like you're a female. And I see regret, dancing with the devil, strength, divine timing. There's the sword of truth that Archangel Michael holds, and there's karma. There's a lot of chatter. A lot of chatter. I feel like you might even turn boys to men in some capacity. It's the way you communicate. Truth teller, head over heart, confident and analytical. That's traditionally speaking, psychologically speaking, that is the arena of the masculine, right? Um, Logic, head over heart. It's mental energy. It's air energy. It's cold. It's masculine. I feel like you got loyalty. Interesting. Okay. Feel like everything that you went through, you don't take it with you, but you take the wisdom and you impart that wisdom to people, and it applies, young, old, and everything in between. You help people reclaim their free will. The choice is yours. Give up or boss up. Generational curse breaker. You help to explain why. Teach them that regret has no place. Anxiety has no place. Just healing. Lots of healing. Yeah, there's that wisdom. That's what you impart. That's beautiful. All right. I don't like when y'all use that phrase. I don't. All right, Holy Spirit, what else do you have for collective? Somebody is not doing right by somebody. Could be their own child. They're not taking care of them. I'm gonna tell you right now, if you make this woman take you to court, you're gonna regret it. Take care of your child. Child. Hermit. Okay, despair. Queen of Cups. Sudden wealth. House. Somebody lost the house. High honor. Page of Swords. You know what I'm getting? Also, who watching your kids if you off gambling somewhere? The person you left them. I feel like we going right back to that first message. I don't know where you went. But whoever you left in charge to watch your children, I don't feel like they're a good person. Two cars of watching and investigating on top of each other. You think this person, right, is going to keep a good eye on them. They not. They not. I don't know what this is, but you shouldn't go. Whatever this This could be a gambling trip. They are not safe. Wherever you left them, they are not safe. Oh, God, look. I'm seeing here the plan was for somebody's maybe grandmother to watch them. But I don't know. I feel like the grandmother might have delegated down. I don't know if there's an aunt and a brother-in-law that's living with this grandmother, because that's what it's feeling like. But something's off here. It's not a good environment. I also feel like somebody could very well be under investigation also. Like this feels like a CPS case with the hermit, like a private investigator with this child. Like this looks like a CPS case. They could have showed up to your home to see the environment, to see if the child was being loved, cared for, something like that. If the environment was stable, and they what they saw they didn't like. I'm really getting the energy that this person could have showed up to do this sort of like look see, right? Pop up visit. And whatever this sudden wealth is, it makes me feel like somebody's running like a speakeasy or a gaming hall, but it's not a home. Whatever it is, it's not a home. I feel like somebody put on a good show. This is making me feel like somebody could even be running like a cat house. Oh yeah, this is very. Lord have mercy. It's very well given. Like this is a madam, and whoever the pappy or the whatever is, it's not what it appears. Eight of Swords, Magician, Knight of Pentacles, look, King of Pentacles. There's the Devil, and there's the Eight of Cups. This kid's getting ready to be removed. Whatever they saw in this house, it was toxic as fuck. Toxic, toxic, toxic. And I don't feel like this masculine can legally get a job. I feel like they got a record behind them where the King of Pentacles and this Eight of Swords is. Like, however they getting their money, it's not legal. I feel like somebody even tried to do a little work to slow this down, to delay this a little bit. Mm-mm. Oh, shit. Yeah. To get the judge to ignore the case. Something like that. Yeah, they did something with that last full moon in Capricorn um, to keep it going. Whoever this social worker is, they're not playing that game. Five of Cups, Temperance, Queen of Swords, Justice. They're in alignment. They're in a righteous energy doing the work they do. It's sad because I'm really getting like this woman, this kid would have probably been better off outside than in this house. I don't, Lord have mercy. Yeah, it's a lot of in and out activities. I feel like this place is well known for parties and pills. Yeah, man. Queen of Wands energy. Wow. To the High Priestess. Oh, wow. Yeah, this isn't an environment for a child by any measure. I feel like this been going on for a minute, too. Because somebody shows up like, oh, and the Queen of Cups energy. Oh, no. I've been, work is hard to find. And da-da-da-da. Look, Five of Swords moon. Yeah, okay. Normally that works. They put on a good show. They take some sort of inspired action, pull them out of the Five of Pentacles, oh, we're trying, and the sob story, oh, we need help. Somebody, this social worker, like, I done heard it all before. Wow. I even get that this social worker has some sort of like clairvoyance or something like that, claircognizance, clairsentient, something. She got a clear. She saw something, and she wasn't about to be moved. Wheel of Fortune, Ten of Swords. She might have even got a flash forward into the future pertaining to how this child is going to end up. Something made her act. This poor baby. She told someone that someone comes in and out of her room at night. Moon, Knight of Cups. I initially saw the Knight of Wands, but there's always yelling and arguing, and there's a lot of fighting. My stepdad only talks about money, and you know, with oh, this poor baby. They under 18. I'm telling you. I feel like they're rather young. And the mother could be pregnant right now. Ugh. One more for despair. Ace of Swords. That's the truth. Jesus Lord. Okay, so the masculine energy, they're looking at up to 2 years for something, and the female, the mother, the one who's pregnant, she's looking at 3 years, but it's not a first time offense. It's a gift. Whatever this is in consideration for the fact that she's pregnant. Even if it seems like it might be more like a reformatory place for, oh, it's rehab. Four Swords, it's rehab. For substances, yeah. This judge is really going to try to end this cycle of abuse. mind games, manipulation. Somebody not wrapped too tight. Not wrapped too tight at all. But the judges, they're going to make sure. Yeah, they're going to get real creative with the sentencing. Real creative with the sentencing. I feel like it's going to set a new precedent when it comes to women who are pregnant and on substances. It's a new program they're going to roll out. Yes, yes, big time. A new recovery program that's going to benefit the children who are we'll just say born in these very unstable, toxic environments. It's going to help them get a leg up. It's compassionate. It truly is. It's whatever this is. It's designed to help them maintain custody of their children long run. It is an act of kindness. It could even be a group home, like a safe space with other people like them, other women who've gone through, like a support house. It's more than a halfway house. It's more for expectant mothers, for recovering, but there's long-term benefits to this. Yeah, we break the cycle, Two of Pentacles. Because the relapse, recidivization, all of that, it's too prevalent. Okay, I'll be curious to see this come out. I really will. Yeah. It's really aimed at the lowest, weakest amongst us. Bad health, poverty, and there's courthouse, and there's the expectant mother. Maybe also try to end these termination rates with coffin and family rooms, because there's a lot of empty homes in this country, and it's worse than just the dissolution of marriage in this nation. It's so much worse than that. Is what I'm getting. It's a big picture. To me, this feels very much like Saturn in retrograde, and also the influence of Pluto simultaneously, Neptune as well. Like I think Uranus. There's a couple of them in retrograde right now, and getting back to what works. Distant horizon. Okay. Somebody worried about your love life. Somebody could be worried about an impression they made. So somebody's pretending to be poor. I'm not even joking. Poverty, sudden wealth, false person, thoughts, lovers. They don't want people who want them just for their money. They've been hurt. People tried to take from them and all sorts of things. But there's someone you're either dating or will be dating, and they're very well to do. They are. They're very comfortable. Yeah. This could be a mature woman or a man, it doesn't matter. But either way, they live well, they hide it well. Um, yeah. They don't want to be used. They're concerned about this news coming out because they want to invite you to their home, is really what this makes me feel like. But they know once you see where they live, you gonna know exactly official person, false person. See what I mean? They don't want you to feel like they've been lying, but they have been lying to you. But they want to end something. I feel like you had your suspicions, but I also feel like this person's in a position to help you in some capacity. Not saying that you're asking, because you're not, but there's something they've observed, Eight of Swords, that lets them know. Strength card. You would never. You deal with your shit on your own. I feel like more so what it is that you have overcome a lot. and they can appreciate your dedication to your quality of life regardless of where they are. And so they're in a position to help, and I feel like they're going to. I feel like it's life changing too. Anyway, courtship. Queen of Wands. Okay. Message of concern. Mm, yeah. House. Just confirming what I've already said. Tower. See what I mean? Oh dear. I feel like it's beautiful. Lord have mercy. Family room. Queen of Swords. Like, it's gonna be clear as day. Like, oh really? I don't think you care though. I don't. But I also see somebody could be reaching out to you asking you for assistance. They might need a place to stay. And they might go, well, you got that big old house that you stay in. I need a room. I don't know if this tower is like their house catching on fire or something weird like that. I pray not. Chariot. Yeah. This, I feel like it's twofold. Twofold. But I don't like the fact that it jumps from the Queen of Wands to the Queen of Swords. That means we miss Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, right? I also, it's so funny, right? Because it's Queen of Wands, right? Everyone thinks the Queen of Wands is like hypersexual, overly, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, she's attractive, go get her, da, da, da. But, you know, looks can be deceiving at times, right? Like, just because someone might dress flashy or a certain way, the perception can be off. Because I don't feel like you're like that, like loose as a goose or anything like that. I feel like this person may try to get ahead of it now that they want you to come to their home. I really feel like that they might have been overly ambitious with the Knight of Swords here, trying to, keep certain things to themselves. They may even try to defend themselves and why they said what they said if they tried to pretend like they were poor or something like that. It's really given that coming to America energy. Like I said, I really feel like this person has been betrayed, but I also feel like there's a mutual energy of betrayal, Ten of Swords, Eight of Wands, in the communication. Because someone is self made, right? It could be the feminine energy, Nine of Pentacles, right? It doesn't matter about gender, but it's because I'm seeing two queens. Like, if you took this stance with this female, that's probably because you assumed they were a gold digger. But at the same time, that's your personal life experience creeping in. And so, someone who doesn't want to be judged exclusively by the way they look has worked their ass off, and someone, regardless of how they've gotten um, their status, if you will, they don't want anyone trying to use them. So I feel like you're both coming from the same place, but at different tiers. Somebody really is worried about this because they like you a lot. They really, really do. Yeah. This is definitely somebody who hasn't really expressed too much about the work they do or anything like that. They're like a CEO or they own their own company or they're like one of those well-known people in the right circles is what I'm getting. Interesting. But this is coming in fast. I feel like before the end of Cancerian season. And so let me see. So the 22nd is when the sun shifts into Leo, so before the 21st. Yeah, maybe. And or like today is the 14th, right? So we have 14 right here, 7/14. You can get this invitation on the 20th for someone, and it could be to be there on the 21st or something like that. They could even send the car service. I'm getting. Yeah, you could be going there right from work. Eight of Pentacles to the World, Ten of Cups, Six of Swords. I feel like they're gonna come clean. Um, yeah. Funny enough, I don't know how long y'all have been dating. What the heck is that? Anyway, see the red flags, by the way. If any of this sounds like a red flag to you, please see them. Please see the red flag, okay? Sun, okay? But I do feel like this conversation with the Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords right there, in this clearing of the air with the Queen of Swords, I feel like it needs to happen sooner than later because this has good potential and we don't want to sour it, is what I'm getting. Sun, Temperance, Wheel of Fortune, Nine of Cups, Two of Cups. Right. And so to make sure things don't get off on a crappy foot, it could work for the government or the Justice Department or something like that. Their job could be very, very high risk in a lot of ways. Like, seriously. Anyway, I saw the Hierophant, Judgment, and then I saw Justice. They could be a consultant. I'm seeing that too, maybe for the military. Anyway, I feel like next date night is going to be a deep conversation. Because I don't feel like this person, nor you, are looking for any fly by night energy. I feel like the fact that the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles are like what's missing with the two queens sandwiched here. It's more so, I feel like that's what they're looking for. Someone to love them, to build a home with a stable foundation, even if they already have these things physically. It's the emotional space of it. Interesting. Somebody also could get kicked out of a house for an argument that went too fast. Oh. I love here a ruckus. You know, Knight of Swords. My mouth could really get them in trouble. This could actually be a female also. They could have been staying with someone, and then the argument escalates. They're asked to leave. Yeah. Five of Wands, Seven of Swords. Yeah, somebody could have got caught cheating. 8 of Wands, 10 of Swords. Yeah, somebody could have got caught in, doing the deed. And now somebody like, I gotta get out of here. Might really need a place to stay. So if you know you got a friend that's in a toxic relationship and you know they're in a toxic relationship and they kept trying to pretend like everything was all great and it's not, yeah, this could be a sister. Queen of Cups, 6 of Cups. Yeah, I just saw the 5 of Pentacles. Somebody really may not have a place to be. And they definitely need some compassion. I don't know if you saw this coming, but you ain't say nothing. Because, once you get to like the strength energy and you've really had to face some demons and like tame your own ego and really get in there, you see shit real clear. Like you just like, oh Lord, like, I'm going to get out the way. Dang, you saw this coming. I'm hearing that somebody to lean on. Uh, uh. Whatever's going on with this person, it is definitely part of their alignment process, their healing process, their self-love, but also learning that you should never dance with the devil. We saw strength. That's why I was like, no, you know what it looked like. Tell me about this message concern on the Swords. Anxiety and soul family. Worrying, fear, trouble concentrating, embrace, connect, uplift. I really feel like somebody's world just fell apart. Yeah. Divine could be like pushing this person to reach out to you because you've already been down this road. It's really making me feel like what you need to become in this moment, no matter how brief, is the Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. To be loving, compassionate, nurturing, and kind. Even though the I told you so, even though I'm looking at everything I touch is turns to gold, but it's the way she's covering her mouth. Resist that. 144, self-love, okay? You're just going to have to be a teacher to this person and plant some seeds and send them on their way. Karma. This is a karmic lesson for somebody. What'd you do? I don't like it because the Queen of... I don't like it. I'm getting a couple different things. Like that storyline came and went. Similar energy. What did the Queen of Wands do? Courtship. What did she do? Heartbreak. Even when broken, you still remain solid. Okay. Ask what she did. She broke somebody's heart. Okay. Spiritual awakening. Dancing with the devil. Celestial alignment. Starseed activation. Somebody finally wake up to them dealing with some sort of karmic energy that they were partnered with a lost boy. Either she broke somebody's heart or her heart got broken. Somebody's breaking free of whatever it is. Both. I don't feel like anybody's exempt here. The Tower has to happen to go through these things. That's a concern. Knight of Swords. Made man. Self-made. Neither businessman. House and Tower. Betrayed. See? I said somebody, it felt like somebody walked in on somebody at the crib and you gotta go. Arguments ensued. You gotta go, you gotta go, you gotta go. Family room, Queen of Swords. Bonding. Soulmate. A father's love. If they got kids, that's why she got put out. He's not putting his kids out. Or vice versa. Take it as it resonates. Tell me the part this made man played. Chosen 144. Wow. So this Queen of Wands ran into one of God's anointed men on the planet and double crossed them. She broke his heart. But I will say that process probably triggered his spiritual awakening and the realization that they were dealing with a karmic and helped them into their celestial activation. Okay, that makes more sense. But I do feel like there are children between them. They don't stay there no more. I feel like this made man chosen 144 is now moving in a direction towards a true soulmate, someone in alignment with the divine. Ooh. Okay. So we have nature connected with Mother Gaia, getting grounded, and we have divine love, give and take. I like that because it makes me feel like that's what it's balance, all things in natural order, if you will. Someone that doesn't have to become someone that is. Nature is. It doesn't have to become anything. It is. And I love that the combination here references a father and a mothering energy. I like that very much so. And then I cut the deck. Marriage proposal. This person really did wake up to the fact that they were dealing with someone who still hadn't found themselves. Yeah. For all intents and purposes, we say thank you to this Queen of Wands who helped trigger this divine masculine spiritual awakening. You know, the Sword of Truth, and there's Archangel Michael. There's the Dark Night of the Soul. There's the I Hold the Key to My Own Destiny. Tree of Life. There's the Twin Flame, Generational Curse Breaker, Alchemist, Made Woman. See what I mean? Everything is balancing out. Yes. There's a lot of high vibrational divine beings assisting with this resurrection of this relationship. I keep seeing Isis, and she was the reason Osiris was resurrected. So remember that. That's why I'm like, no, there's something. I'm not saying that's who you are, but the energy is around you. Oh, tend to, as they say. Work, 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 work. Last round. What other message do you have for the collective Holy Spirit? Halfway. Journey. Travel. Makes me feel like cosmic travel. Ooh, look. Sail away with me. Oh, not the Nora Jones. I'm getting what you seek seeks you. Look, everything I touch turns to gold and generational wealth. You and somebody else, divine feminine, divine masculine energy are crossing paths. Yes, you are. Abundance and divine union. See? It's time. You both have done the thing, right? You slayed those egos, baby. I feel like you've paid your karma. You've accumulated some new karma coins, right? Because you cleared your deck. So now you got a whole bucket that you could use, but I don't feel like you're trying to. You like being on the good side. You like being able to build dharma. Because if you get enough karma coins, you can cash them in for dharma. But if you keep putting the karma coins back into the machine, exchange them puppies. Anyway, diamond in the rough, made woman, generational curse breaker, and then look, twin flame. We got divine union. See what I mean? Y'all coming together, baby. You did the thing. And I feel like as much as we've all been tapping divine femme, divine femme, divine femme, divine masculine has been working on his inner feminine energy. Because you got to love yourself. Look, infinite possibilities connecting to the divine within you and all around you. Bingo. Just confirming what I just said. Okay. You both have been hard at work to get to this pivotal crossroads. A lot of hard work and dedication. You should feel amazing. Ace of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, Four of Wands. See what I mean? You have worked so hard to get here, and neither one of you gave up. And now look at you. They're telling you to be on the lookout. All the telltale signs of things changing are right in front of you. Look at this. Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, to the Two of Cups. Like attracts like. Okay, so remember that. You're sitting in sun energy. This could happen during Leo season. Doesn't have to, but I feel like there's an element of it. Hold on. Beautiful. Beautiful. Don't worry. I mean, I'm not saying that you are. A tricks didn't work before. They're not going to work now. They can try as they want. It won't matter. God's will is the only will that counts now. Yeah. I love this. Y'all are getting ready to meet. Oh, I like it because I feel like that fiery energy, it's a boldness. Look. Big bold energy. The King of Wands showing up. Scorpio, Libra, Libra, Scorpio, something like that. I don't know. That's what I'm getting. That's what I feel. Saw the King of Cups, right? King of Wands. Saw 2 pages, but look, Strength, Queen of Cups. You're going to be all demure and quietly confident. They looking for you. It's going to be the most beautiful, balanced relationship you have ever experienced in your life. For like tears of joy. It's going to feel so comfortable because it's 2 people, 2 energies coming back into union that on a soul level know each other. But it's going to be brand new. Dang, y'all in alignment. I like it. I really do. And when I say there is a level of determination, look at this. This is the type of person that you really needed in your corners, respectively. Someone who has that same drive, that same determination, that same work ethic, the diligence. And you're both sitting in very high vibrational, classy energies, right? Wealthy man, privileged lady. And so regardless of what the external look like, the inside is already there. And so these 2 people coming together will allow them to create through their natural essence and their diligence and hard work. They will see fruits. They will see manifestations, results of all their actions. It's not going to take that long at all. The 2 of you put your minds together and boom. Do you believe in magic? No, seriously. 8 of Wands. I said boom, right? You 2 people put your minds together. Boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. I like it. Yeah, very familiar. I'm giving you this heads up by directive of the Holy Spirit so you don't fuck around and reject this, okay? Because it feels familiar. It's not any familiar in this lifetime. It is a soul level familiar, like I know you. So you don't, fight your blessing. No one's half the battle. See what I was talking about before, how that Queen of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles was just not. Now look at them. Why they together now? See? Look. Look. And she showed right back up. Look. It's that perfect blending, balance of those energies, the free flow between hard work, dedication, grounded, and practical, being practical, to that loving, kind, nurturing. I know how to let me cater to you. That energy, right? Beautiful, high refined energy. Love it, love it, love it. And then I just saw the Ace of Wands. So again, you 2 people together. It's really, do you believe in magic? Because what do you want? You can have the whole world if you so desire it. This is a beautiful point in your journeys. I don't know if you thought you were going to get here. That it would always be hidden from you, but it's being illuminated. And I mean lit. Yeah, look. It's real. You're both real. We're not talking about souls. We're not just talking about energies and spirits. No. The tangible. It's here. And you've earned every bit of it. Wow. I feel like you're both very strong-willed individuals, right? And the things, the trials and tribulations that you've had to embark upon are simply so you wouldn't fuck it up with having your egos in the way. Now that you both enter a phase of mastery and discipline and self-control, and you can hear and listen, right? Now is the better time for all of this. I couldn't imagine having, there's just certain things I couldn't imagine. Knowing what I know now, being who I am now, like there's no doubt on why things went the way they did in life. Like, because hindsight is 2020. To self-reflect is just that. And in no way, shape, or form do I put myself on a pedestal. Um, but I'm a much better person, much more reasonable. Yeah, like again, no surprises why things went the way they went. Same time, all things in divine timing, right? Yeah. Knowing how to make the right choice, to see the right opportunities, to see the clear vision. Yeah. Oh, I love it. The Chariot's bringing in your Ten of Cups. All right, guys. I really hope this helped you. Have a wonderful day. We'll do this again very soon. Thank you for liking, sharing, commenting. Your donations, your bookings are always appreciated. Thank you, thank you, thank you.